So about to head into town, meet up with Darren, and we're doing a recce ride for the next adventure ride. And the best thing is, it's a Monday. Woohoo! Alright, let's make this thing happen. Alright. Okay. Here we go. Going for a little cadoodle along here. Is that front brake? The rear brake's here broken. A little bit. Okay. Alright, so recce, doing a blah 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 blah. Doing a recce ride. We know it's going to be wet, we just don't know how slippery and slimy and horrible it's going to be. Darren's come with me so that I've got some backup should something go wrong. The weather, on the other hand, is as bipolar as it has been for the last few days. But at the moment, it's bloody perfect riding weather. Absolutely perfect riding weather. Sun's out, air's cool. Certainly don't have to worry about dust, that's for sure. So we're just going to take it easy. Sharing the road with logging trucks and the like. The old mate Matt's probably up here somewhere, further up the hill. There we go. I just don't know what it's going to be like as far as the last ride turned into a mudslide. As Darren said, it's too hectic, we'll just pick a new path or head home. This is supposed to be about 150 k's today, and it's supposed to be about 3 hours worth of riding, plus stops of course, provided we don't have too many trees down or any of that stuff. Pretty happy. I'm going to tootle along at 60k an hour, 50, 60k an hour. It's pretty awesome. I have my new ROX ROX bar risers on, and thus far they are bloody heavenly. Not bad. You know, they change the way things are when you're sitting down. Makes it a bit high, but I've swept them back towards me a little bit, and they're very adjustable. I found it really good. Coming over here, coming over on the road, it felt similar, a little less connected, but you know. Bars are a little bit higher, but that's alright. But on the dirt, oh my lord, the stance is so much more relaxed. The one thing they got wrong, in my opinion, with the 390 Adventure is the front end ergonomics. Too much based on the Duke. It's too much of a riding along the road type stuff it's designed for. Look at this is perfect dirt, look, it's Bloody beautiful. They've even got water in the potholes to warn you that they're there. Actually makes them easier to see. Bloody beautiful. Mind you, we do expect that, you know, at any given moment it will just pee down on us. But we kind of accept that as well. Look. I've done parts of this track before. In fact, I think I've done both bits following other people, so don't get lost today, it'd be great. Anywho, yeah, these bar rises though, my god, they're fantastic. They just change the amount of stooping and it just takes all the pressure off my neck. It's not that I'm lazy and I don't want to be in the right position and do all the work that you need to do to adventure ride. And I'm only short, like, mate, how tall guys ride these things, I've got no idea. When I say short, I mean I'm short. I've now got 1 3/4 inch bar rises on this bike and it's pretty much perfect for me. No, I don't know, they got something wrong. Speaking of something wrong, Graham nearly misses a turn yet again. Wrong. That's why it's always good to be second when you're following me, or third. It's going to get wetter in some of the places. That's a given. It's definitely going to get wetter because we're going to go through some closed-in forests and it just doesn't dry out as quick. I don't mind wet, it's just that Alright, so we've stopped. We are in that's a very good question. Yarratt National Reserve. Kappengat. There we go. Yarratt Road was where we came up. We're in Kappengat National Reserve. Just stopped on the side of the road for a break. Check this out. Now, to be honest, that's the worst scenery we've had coming up. That's just the only safest place to pull over and have a look. The scenery up here is bloody amazing. And the roads are generally in really good nick. So, happy days for us. Alrighty, so leaving Ellenborough Falls, they are pumping. As you'd expect, it hasn't stopped raining for like 19 years, it feels like. As someone said the other day, it's only rained twice, once for 42 days and once for 36 days or something. But yeah, it's been raining for a week or so now, off and on. So the falls are pumping. Stopped in and had a refreshment break. Now we continue on to Dingo Tops. Try not to get killed by the tourists. Bloody hell, there's plenty of them around. Tappan Tops National Park is where we're headed. Don't get run over. And I'll turn in. They all turn in. So I have a bit of trouble turning the camera on and off with gloves because I can't feel it, and I can't seem to, because of the GoPro media mod that gives me the inside microphone, I can't really get, with gloves your fingers are too big to get enough pressure to turn the camera on and off. So what we get now is what we get until the battery runs out. She's on. We get what we get. We've had one serious downpour in about 10 minutes. Not enough for the jacket and that to be all wet, but nothing to be too serious. Visibility was down for a while, the road was plenty wet enough, but not uncomfortable. If anything, a bit of water air conditioning doesn't hurt. I've been taking it nice and steady, because I promised I would, to two people. We're going down that way. There we go. Famous for missing turns. Oh, actually, that's not quite correct. I'm famous for almost missing turns. Shit. Anyway, so we're riding along. There's this troopy with a camper conversion and car. Thanks for moving over, mate. And come around a blind corner and he's parked in the middle of the freaking corner. Just pulled up, sightseeing. So Darren had words with him, and apparently, well, no, he didn't have words with him. He could see. Apparently, there was a car down over the side of the escarpment. So I guess they were checking to make sure that someone wasn't down there, you know, in desperate need of attention, which is fair enough. But my God, I nearly rear-ended a bloody troop carrier, bloody Land Cruiser. If I'd been going quick, I would have. The fact that we're tootling along, checking things out, particularly in the wet, just sort of enjoying our day out and enjoying the scenery, meant that when I come around the corner I had enough time to do the old evasive action. Affirmative action. Don't hit that thing. So that was good. Badonk. I was saying earlier, these rims, touch wood, because I'm running, you know, I run at about 29 psi, I don't air down to low air pressures to go off-road, as nice as it would be. I have concerns about these cast alloy rims, and people have dented them and stuff. Well, all I can say is don't air down, because if you hit anything harder than that bloody pothole that I hit this morning that sent me almost over the handlebars, if I can hit that and not dent the rims, I don't know what people are hitting. Obviously rocks, and at pace. I'm can tell you for sure, I was only doing 40, 50k an hour. And I was able to milk some speed off. Where am I going to go here? I was able to milk some speed off before I hit it. If I'd been going quick, I would have been in deep shit. Speaking of deep shit, not a fan of clay. Seriously, if I hit that at 70k an hour, I'd be telling a very different story about it, that's for sure. With the story of how I came off on that pothole. Lots of rain ruts, of course. You can't help it this weather, but have rain ruts, Jesus. But there's also some decent bloody potholes that are causing us problems. The good thing about the wet weather is if you've got potholes, they've got water in them. And they tend to reflect the sky. So they end up with dirty brown water in them, and they reflect the sky, right? So you can bloody see them. Whereas it's better. Whereas often the worst thing about potholes is they bloody hide on you. Fly along and all of a sudden they're there. All the dirt bike boys are like, well, lift the front wheel over there, should be lifting the front wheel. Yeah. With these roads, and they go all over the place out here, it's a fantastic part of the world, this sort of riding. But the thing with these sorts of roads, you can ride it today, come back in 2 weeks time, and it's like you're riding a different road. And washed out and potholed and rutted, and rocks have come up from nowhere, and trees might be falling, all kinds of things. So what we're endeavouring to do now is ride them on the Monday and then host the Dunno's dirt ride, Dunno's adventure ride, and host that on the Sunday. So there's only sort of 4 or 5 days between. There's less chance of a road actually being closed because there's been a landslide, all those sorts of things. So, but you do have to, you come down through here, and light it up if you want. You can, even I can slide the bloody bike away around. I'm not talented, and even I could bloody slide the rear end around a bit and carry on. But when you're doing these exploration type rides, look at that parrots, look at them, beautiful. The old Dr. Dunnings keep going, because I've had a couple of strange run-ins with cattle this morning. I got some nice big king parrots flying along with me. Let's see with the leaf litter and all that sort of stuff. And you can come round a corner and there can be a seam of clay 6 inches deep with, so we can cut back that way to Wingham. We're not going to. That would be too quick. Look into that mirror and make sure Duffy's there. Yep. So I've got one mirror set for normal sort of sitting down, riding along. I've got one mirror set. So when I'm standing up I can check behind me just to make sure everyone's still coming.